Here in this semifinal, or which is basically a semifinal, every point counts. So let's see if Soin finds a way. He oftentimes plays some unorthodox strategies, but in this game, he starts with the Farseer Grunt into Headhunter, as is the norm. But he took this little green camp away. I like that. Farseer Harass, Grunt and Wolves cleaned the camp. So double level 2 and missing experience on the Archmage side of things. This was a 2-farm tech, so rather greedy with the delayed Arcane as well. I feel like we see a small development by Sock. 4 fast attacks. This is what he displayed in the past couple of days, more often than not. Soin, of course, with the fast tech as well, but not as fast as he could. So the pressure is on, but the Arcane Tower can't be broken anymore, and that is the perfect defense versus Spirit Wolves. Okay, we missed a little bit, but not too much. Headhunters putting in some damage, just chip damage. Soin's major goal here, prevent level 3 and prevent Sock from running into his base, kill the burrows, kill the tier 2 buildings. This is of course nothing that will break the defenses here, but it gives also a lot of scouting information, seeing that this will be rifles. And you all know that there's gonna be an arms race. Oh, hold on. Soccer Supply stuck with that. Can't build anything at the moment, and that will delay the TC. Big mistake by Sock. Ooh. Okay, no, not a big mistake actually. Couple of seconds, but in this matchup, every second counts. So far, good retreat on Headhunters. 2 of them very, very hurt, but saved. Archmage trying to find the connection and gets it with Wolves damage, and that is number 1. That might be number 2. How do you save this one? You don't! Burn to a crisp. Trades it for Archmage HP, but since the Wolves expire, there's no real follow-up to that anymore. TC coming, Mountain King coming. And then it's a lot about expansions. At some point here on Tidehunters. Sock didn't go for a shop. He skipped that one. So he has to rely on priests to heal up. Farseer with Chain Lightning could be quite dangerous if you get a little bit too close. Nice deny. We're operating on a damn high level here between the two, who knew each other inside out, of course. Know each other. Present tense. Sock playing with fire. But he gets access to the shop after the 2 turtles are here. No level 3 after 6 minutes. Chain Lightning can always secure the kill or threaten this Archmage. But Mountain King is here to the rescue, creating a lot of space. That's 2.6, but shared XP with Mountain King and Archmage makes it so that you're still not close to water. TC out, creeping starts, Expo coming up, Peon also on the way, so pretty much the fastest expansion you can go for. Mountain King lining up. That Stormbolt gets the connection. Oh, no TP, can't really hide. There's another bolt. TC block. Fantastic by Soin, salvages the situation as good as possible. But with that rifle push, the timing lines up nicely. And he cancels that expo. Oh, that grunt, unnecessary. Despot, thank you for the sub, 18 months. Good day, Sir Neo. Good day, Despot. So, while the early game was pretty solid for Soin, I think he fell apart here a little bit. Maybe panicking because of the first hero. And Sock is playing that Mountain King timing as good as possible. Expo shut down. Rifles online. Just the levels are missing, but the levels are missing on the other side as well. So this is not the end of the world. Now we got that level. Now we got the mana potion. Oh, this is so many hammers. And you gotta fight with Shockwave and Chain Lightning versus a Mountain King with Stormbolt and level 2 Water Elementals. Which is not the case because we got Brilliance Aura. So far the Shockwave is working out. And he gets a connection with Ensnare. The crowd control is pretty good. One more Chain Lightning, one more wave. Could have been a double kill. Feels like these 50-50 moments are always going in favor of Sock. And that's another Headhunter. That's another Raider. That's instant level 2. Feels like Soin needs a hero kill already. He's trying. But the Shockwave, there was not enough mana. Very, very expensive spell. And on level 1, of course, very low damage. So the chase didn't really work. Soin has one chance left. And that is this expansion. If the Great Hall comes up and he can play a lame game, keep Sock busy, prevent a counter expansion, then we got a game. And that's the big mana potion committed. That was a big one. Snap on the other side. Soin's role now. Keep Sock busy at all costs. There's no Shaman. That makes it quite problematic, I gotta say. That Sock doesn't go for Water Elementals. He has that piercing damage, but you know, 3 units are really good. And that could have been a help in a lot of situations. But he gets help from the creeps, from the loot. So we mask also shop control on the map with only one shop. Plus level 3. Soin struggles to find another camp. Gotta run now to the red to be able to catch up. And no fortification here. Sucks getting that information. Only the green. Wasn't sure if he can clean it in time. Lacking a town portal and a speed scroll. I can see why he's so insecure. Because that was a big investment. And this has to survive. Level 2 Shockwave at least. This was the goal. And as good as Sock's army is in fighting, it's only 3 rifles. He's bringing the boys. The Popo ready to arrest. First Sorceress in the mix as well. All lined up for sweet Shockwave. That militia won't help much in the fight. No Spellbreakers either. Doesn't really need him. Stormbolt, clap. Amazing opening to the fight. Soin gotta fight his little heart out and micro his little heart out. Now the police is coming, but Raiders have already fallen. Everything is slowed down thanks to clap. Kodo ate a rifleman. That's some big value. But Soin, what's really left? 42 food. That rifle also survives because of the spell. Sends new ones, trying to drain that dispel department. And heal scroll. Godsend. Soin, where are your armies? Where are your units? Where is your army? Trying to hang on to get that extra gold and build an army. He got a macro up. He's not producing from the bestiary at the moment. And floating 600 gold. That's a ton. He has to explode. There we go. Raider production has to explode back to 50. Those were severe losses. And of course, Mountain King, Brilliance Aura, Sobi Mask. He can bolt clap until the end of days. And I think this is a broken expo. Last ditch effort, maybe. Shockwave Chain Lightning. No heal scroll this time. Wasn't able to go back to the shop. The priest also pretty exposed. And there is still income. No counter expansion by Sock. More mana. Dashing out his spells. Trying to force Sock to retreat. And leave him alone. But now he got no spells no more. And no potions no more. You gotta fight with grunts and raiders. And that is indeed not the best fighting army. But there is potential for more kills. If the units can't move, they can't hide. And then they might just die. But it's a slobber knocker here on Tidehunters to open up the match. But the sustain The big human sustain in these fights. Sock is lacking some damage, doesn't he? Gets the water elementals every now and then. But rifles quickly disappeared. Can you make it so you don't have to fight the water elementals? I don't think so. Exodus. That fight's over. And Sock has the supply lead, level lead, economy is the same. Soin not with a big bang. Gotta play the hit and run. Gotta play the lame game. Had to discuss something with organizers to let them know that I use Flow TV here. Okay, that Hail Mary has to land, but there is no stomp. So without that stomp, what can you really do? You can fight an army, you can decimate that army, but in the end, Sock will prevail. So it needs a genius play, and I don't think he has the tools to create one. End snares are here. He's trying to keep the raiders safe, but he knows that wasn't enough. And that's game for Sock. Close. Probably closer than expected, as Soin had a solid start. In the mid game, he kind of fell apart when his Farseer got low. All his attention was on the Farseer to keep that Farseer safe. But then he lost so many other units and couldn't hold it anymore. Sorry for that wobbly start into the stream, everybody. This is obviously not what I want. Bit cursed here these days. So the neutral map goes to Sock. Soin, of course, now with the chance to pick the map where he thinks he will be most successful. And that is then gonna be Turtle Rock. High pressure on Soin. He's of course not the one who has to score in Team Happy. The star players are obviously Happy and Lawlight. Those are the top two. I don't know how the drafting works, but Happy got hella outdrafted. I wouldn't think so. You always got to think about 2 and 2 as well. Probably snake draft, I would think. But hey, I don't know. Soin, Sock, map 2, let's go. Soin under pressure, but his map pick. Turtle Rock it is. I would be very surprised to see anything else than Farseer Headhunter, but with Soin you never know, and orcs in general like to experiment a little bit. At least they're spawning on the same lane. Not much space in the beginning. This will favor Soin in the very early tier 1 stages, as he can harass faster But the pendulum swings back. In the mid game. And then the advantage is on Sock's side. I think for a player choice map, this is pretty solid for Sock. I mean, it's obviously not the best one. Humans hate to play on Turtle Rock. They cannot expand. But we've seen worse, didn't we? For example, this map versus Undead would be horrible. No Terraner stand, really. I'm intrigued. This could just be a 2-0.
A player's forces are under attack.
So what are the adjustments? I think the harass, especially the farm kill, even though he invested quite a bit, was really good. The creeping was really good. He just couldn't keep his unit safe once the Mountain King was there. If he fixes that timing, Soin got all the chances in the world. They got an amazing mid-game creep spot with the rat spot at the neighboring base. And same game as before. Tech's progressing rather fast. This time 3 farm tech, no 2 farm tech. Arcane Tower up already. This lowers the harass potential of Soin quite a bit. Archmage inventory looking good. Double end snare from the trolls. This is obviously not what you want. Sock immediately switching gears. Not only the Fastia harassing, but the rest of the troops joining. But you don't want to give these SWAT elemental XPs away. Nice how they play around each other. Very nice.
Player's forces are under attack.
Soin, man, the trolls are really not doing him any favor whatsoever. And I'd give this early game now clearly to Sock. He also got Defend up in a bit, which is an expensive upgrade, but a super good one. And what did Soin get done? Trying to power level the Fastia to level 3 with the shop. Didn't get that. Lost units. He's not even ahead in tech, is he? Not too much. Not too much. You need to find a solution quick. Sock with shields up. At the red spot. This spot is so crucial for level 2 or tier 2 hero progress. And he gets the Sobi mask again. Wow. Soin, not lucky this series. Not at all. All the cards in the hands of Sock. He just has to play him right. And oh, greater mana on the other side. Okay, this evens out quite a bit. But we have the push, defend into the base with the beastery coming up. Looks like he wanted to go grunts and raiders again. Water elemental in position. 3 peons repairing. 4 peons repairing. Trying to force the town portal as fast as possible. Oh, needs to use more chain lightning. That's 1 water elemental down, but it's not enough. Cute the TC. Alright, so there's that. Water elemental is not expiring any time soon. This is right on the verge. This is right on the verge. If he kills 1 footman, there's more time. No way he holds this. So sick by Soin. And Sock overcommitted a bit here. This early kill on the water elemental. And the Archmage is stuck as well. Plays around it a little bit, thanks to the Cloak of Shadows. But TC is just waiting, man. If he had Stomp, he could kill them.
Players' forces are under attack.
But Lumber is incredibly low. So if he wanted to expand, there's no chance for that now. Very obnoxious. Gather some intelligence here. The reveal will come. This, of course, keeps Soin off the map, giving time to the Mountain King to creep the other red spot. And then we have 2 big items in the hands of a Mountain King soon. Well, how he leaves them here. Dodo Rules, thank you for the sub. 15 month. Go Team Lin. Wait, did he? Okay. Here he is. Staying right above the threshold for the Chain Lightning. So that didn't really work. Man, both a little overwhelmed at times, eh? Rifleman lost to creep. Sock. Clean it up. So Archmage hurt. Mountain King not level 3. Fastia got a lot. And Soin is back in the race. Early game, like, it's the opposite side of what happened in game 1. Early game, clearly going to suck, and he got a little bit ambitious. And that push didn't hurt. Perfect amount of peons, perfect targeting. And then that burrow held, and now he can go. But the 4th burrow is late. Oh, so it's the same result, really. That's unfortunate. We do have Stomp this time. Way more impactful than the Shockwave against units. A little bit of healing. Mana potion used already. So we must go on an Archmage. Greetings with another Stomp. There might be one more. But again, it's a game about sustain. Stomp? What's the connection? Trying to go for the hero, I guess. But he can't. No, he can't. Gets in front, prevents the retreat of Riflemen and some of the Militia. Militia call timing, by the way, very good. Arrived just when the fight was about to really begin. And it's a scrappy one. Armies are all over the place. Soin's units bend and bruised. Even picks up the tome, though. And that was quite a nice engagement from Soin. With the help of all the mana potions, of course. Suck must not know about this.
A player's forces are under attack.
On this map, 2 shops, of course, so both will be equipped with heal scrolls, as you see. Unfortunate for Soin to find the endurance aura, because he got that aura already.
A player's forces are under attack.
No breakers here against Orc Army. Looking very, very good for Soin. Town portal at a defensive side. Can't be stomped like that, but if he wants to move out, gotta push through that needle hole. Expo was found and cancelled, by the way. Just for the people who are not watching, that Expo was cancelled. There's a new one coming up. Double heal scroll. Super tanky TC. Love that inventory. Evasion, gloves, circlet. He's so far away. Invis still lasts for a while. Speed scroll engagement. Okay, that's a way to close the gap. Off we go. Priest position again. Not perfect, but he probably did not see that coming. So much healing and the spell wiped from the army. Sorceress is in a solid position, but gets the net as well. Sock is getting quite trashed in this fight, I gotta say. Militia gotta save the day one more time. Mountain King 50% has an invo potion. Maybe that Wand of Mana Stealing can turn the tide a little bit. Got rid of all the mana on the TC and got some more. Another TP though, this is getting really expensive. Chain Lightning for some damage, but not for some kills. Breakers can't be crowd controlled, so it's fine if they're out on the map. But this is all to cover the second base. And Sock, as good as game 1 was, this botched push onto this burrow broke him quite a bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
And in the end, it's only Rifle Caster. It's nothing too impressive. And TC and Shadowhunter, Farseer. How often did I say Shadowhunter now? It's getting to 5-5.
Player's forces are under attack.
Bring out region on top. Expo up. How do you weather double 5-5? Not by killing a lamb.
Player's forces are under attack.
Mountain King gotta do the heavy lifting. He has a mana potion. But I feel like Sock can only win if Soin fumbles. The performance so far doesn't indicate that he's gonna fumble. This has always been his strength. Micro. Clap is wonderful though. There's only one heal scroll. Got it in. Lightning shield on top of the TC is marvelous, of course, but is Soin running out of steam? Probably not. But that Mountain King was pretty sick. He can get one more connection. One more clap. Oh, but instead of clap, we get stomped. Invis save to the rescue. But one more chain lightning is nigh, and these rifles will disappear quickly. Bounces so many times. And that wasn't even level 3. Soin losses, clearly. But he's still up. He got Invis wolves. There's a severe lack of priests. He can't dispel them. Chase is on.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock survives. Oh, wow. He had to use 3 spells to save these workers. Rifles. And still not enough. How do you wiggle out of that, Sock? Your army is slower. Your heroes are weaker. Your income is lower. Same for the supply. Magic moments are necessary. But we don't have a mana potion. Only a heal scroll. The Wand of Mana Stealing is gone for a long time. This is unwinnable, isn't it? Soin on the way to tying this up. With his map pick, of course, after losing game 1. TC nicely stomping. 2 of these sorcerers down. Breaker's in trouble as well. 1 heal scroll to the rescue, but this just delays the inevitable. TC positioning superb. Always mana for stomp when he needed it. Even if there's hero focus, he's equipped with an invo potion and a heal potion. This TC is unkillable anyway due to items. And that is a game. With Soin winning. And that was good. Nice comeback, man. The crucial moment in this game, of course. You saw it, I saw it, everybody saw it. This hold on this burrow to not delay Raiders, Shaman, didn't even throw him back too much in the lumber department. He got the buildings up before. 4th burrow, maybe a little late. But it was right on time. For when he needed it. So this pushes us to a deciding map. And what a big one this is. Whoever claims the next map wins the series and is 1 step closer to the grand final of this event. Guys, the HP and mana bar will be back. Don't worry, don't worry. It's already designed. Just needs implementation. I swear, we'll be back. Soon. Very soon. Oh yeah, did I say this already? 67 days consecutive streaming before my stream crashed, dying from exhaustion. And Sock says, you wanna go Turtle Rock? Bro, challenge me on Terranas. So many lovely souls in chat. Love to see you, boys. Hope you have a fine week. Hope you have a fine day. Big points now. Especially for Sock. I think you can always rely on Happy. You got an okay shot that Lawliot takes wins over Lawliot. But Team Happy so far struggled a bit in the 2-on-2s. Except the Lawliot Soin pairing. But even that can be overcome. Lawliot over Lin, of course. First heroes don't change. I was flirting a little bit with the idea of Mountain King first. And I guess a lot of people flirted with that idea. So shout out Sushi. Wonder why that is. Is he fast expanding into griffins? He got a better defense against wolves thanks to Shadow Priest. Especially if he steals one on the other side, that shall not be allowed. He's trying to! Mr. Mercenary Camp Keeper, who's probably a fan of the Punisher if you look at this. Or the German streamer Papa Platte, its logo also looks the same. He gets the Shadow Priest, that means no Dispel against Water Elementals. He sacrifices it, that's some extra XP. But if you have the choice of donating a little bit of XP and keeping your water elementals, I think that's a fair trade.
A player's forces are under attack.
Couldn't dispel the lightning shield. That would have been huge. But okay, Sock moving from one camp to the next. Items, Wind of Mana Stealing, nice in a Summoner's War. And OMG is so bruised. It's not getting punished immediately though. But it weakens the harass. Sock. So
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock can easily establish this. Wait, are we we are not countering that. Are we? Yep. No, I don't see any movement here. So, fragile orc base plus soon to be fortified human expo plus mercs. Not a good setup for Soin, but if you take the first two maps into consideration, a bad early game led into a good mid game and eventually won the game. So advantage Soin.
Player's forces are under attack.
At least Sock is a bit kerfuffled. 50% on the tech. Could go for a Wyvern follow-up. Could go for a Farseer follow-up. Firelord follow-up.
A town is under siege.
In Germany, we have the wonderful word Wortfindungsstörung, which means struggling to find the right words, just in one word. And oh boy, is that noticeable the past couple of weeks. Sorry about that, guys. Similar situation than last time on Turtle Rock, but this game an easy cancel, and Soin, he can't get the TC out or the Firelord out. Can't get anything out. This is a disaster. This game is a disaster.
A player's forces are under attack. Is under siege.
And man, is Sock playing this well? Avenging the loss on Turtle Rock. Elevating pressure from Lynn and Colorful.
A player's forces are under attack.
Everything is so late. Against an expansion. Tech running. So it needs half a miracle. 30 food only. Didn't get many items that help him here. PC is late. Only one beastery, right? Yep. And of course Merc support. It's so good. If you can't even play the wolves, which are your best asset at the moment. Love the clan war format. Bro, it's... I can't put it into words how amazing this is. And this is just freaking group stage. Does it again. And he got the mana again, and he got the Berserker again. Realizing there's no aura. Okay, actually holds. But that's just the third burrow. It's not enough. It's It's so awesome because every game is meaningful. And even underdogs have the time to shine with the right seeding. Like Cassini yesterday, who took a map off of Sock. So this is what Soin has to attack with.
A town is under siege.
Very, very few bullets in the gun.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Sock is wearing Kevlar all over. Unlike 40 yesterday, we see a staff. Easy to get, easy to use, back in position. His rifle person haul is late. Stops getting cancelled, Soin with some small victories.
A town is under siege.
With Raiders, I would say that's a chance to kill this Altar. And Altar got a lot of HP. And repair in a safe spot. So I'm struggling with Lumber the entire game. He got some upgrades now, he got the buildings together. So Lumber duty is getting reduced.
The town is under siege.
We see Double Sanctum. Double Sanctum rifles. Split attacks, but running straight into the towers. 4 rifle casters. This is of course a problem to not get rifles out. But Blacksmith is finishing now. Is it though? Yes, it is. Someone going for pillage early. A little bit of extra income. Sock is making sure there's no expansion with the footman parked at the natural. Great little move. A little bit FFA-esque.
A player's forces are under attack.
Even Muddy survives, man. That's how good the game is. So, Terranas, if your opponent lacks the scouting, you can run circles around him. You can drop with Zeppelins. Because base attacks is clearly what Soin is aiming for. Sharpen the right idea. It's floating 900 gold. Is that allowed? Sock is investing.
A player's forces are under attack.
At least we get level 3, but he should be in a solid position. Archmage got the TP, double heal scroll, invo potion. Army is mostly mercs. And that's one attack that can do some damage. But he's not hitting that much. No breakers, but I mean, look at the Raiders. The Raiders must die. But it's only a level 1 clap. It's not the end of the world to lose 1 Raider. Shouldn't feed the Mountain King up too highly. Lots of production. Army is growing bigger. That's of course a reason to float some gold. If someone can hold the bridge, he can't. It's over. Man, Sock with a clinic on Terrana stand. Very, very well done. Gets the first point for Team Lin. 2 more to go.